I'm Marilyn Moore from the Aspire Therapeutic Riding Program. We started it with volunteering for another program. At one point, my daughter and I did. We thought that there was a need in the community, so we started our own nonprofit.
The mission, as I see it, is basically to provide a resource for individuals with disability, whether they're physical, mental, emotional disabilities, that allows them to be independent and actively engaged in an outside environment. So it's not a typical therapy environment. We get a lot more opening up out here because it is such a relaxed and natural environment for the kids.
To me, Aspire is all about empowering individuals because we don't look at people with the label of whatever they're struggling with in their life. Everybody has a cross to bear, but that's not what we focus on here. Everybody is positive and happy, and we're just trying to lift people up and have a really good experience for a few hours of the day and really get to bond with animals while we do that.
We take these kids without judgments or labels. We know in the office what those labels are, but out there, nobody knows anything. So we accept them with no labels and no judgment, and we meet them where they're at. So if there's fear, we work with that fear. So we meet them where they are at, and then we challenge them to do better.
My brother's name is John, and he's 22, and he has Charge syndrome, and it is a disability that has sensory impairments, and he is also hearing impaired. So it's really important for us to find kind of creative, unique ways to connect with him. So far, it's been about 3 weeks, and he's shown some improvements, just learning how to follow directions and learning how to just stay active for that full hour.
Aspire is a valuable program because we are linking animals, therapy, and humans. And so we're bringing in a lot of different elements. We also have the nature element too. We're doing therapy, but we're doing it outside and we're doing it on a horse. And it's not all about this is what we're struggling with. It's all about learning how to ride the horse. And while you're learning to ride the horse, you're inadvertently getting that therapy in there. And that's something really valuable because these kids aren't thinking that they're coming to therapy. They're coming to learn how to ride horses, which is what they are doing, and they're getting that extra benefit while they're out here.
I think that for people with disabilities, throughout your day it's always scheduled and people are always telling you what to do. But out here, he's able to kind of explore his own freedom. And when he was brushing the horses and just learning how to brush the horses the first time, we were helping him, but he finally was able to do it by himself. And that was really neat. And I think that as time continues, he has just a greater understanding of what's going on around him.
You can see it in action, and you can see how we're touching lives, not only for our riders out there, but for our volunteers. We make a difference across the board. It's just amazing to see them and that little bit of their life that we're improving because they're not, doing traditional therapies and they're not doing traditional work. And it's teaching them skills. It's giving them a skill. They're learning how to ride a horse out there. We're doing therapy, but they're still learning how to ride a horse.
I want the public to know that we do this for a purpose, and there's a purpose behind everything that we do. Everybody that's out here, whether they have a disability or not, has therapeutic goals, if you will. This is an educational thing, and it's a learning skill, and it's a life-changing skill that they learn while they're here. And it's not just about getting on the horses and riding them. There's actual progress being made, there's actual goals being set, there's actual outcomes being met.
And I try to make contact with every single one of my parents after every single class, and every time there's nothing but good to say about how much somebody's liking this, or how much somebody at home is improving doing something. It's just amazing to be able to hear that from the parents and to know that you're making a difference.
We do this for a purpose, and there's a purpose behind everything that we do. And there's progress being made in everything we do out here.